Hello everybody. Today we're going to go through the ultimate Valentine's Day crochet guide, okay? I came up with over 60 patterns for you guys, and I know I went a little overboard, but I do have them all separated into like pillows and plushies, or pillows and blankets, plushies, amigurumi, keychains, decor, wearables. All are timestamped down in the description box below, so definitely feel free to like go through and just find exactly what you're looking for and the exact time where I have it labeled. All of the patterns will be in a Google document that is also linked in the description box below in the order that I show them in this video. I am so excited to show you guys these. These are just so awesome, and I'm just so happy to share them with you. So let's get right into it. If you were new here, I'm so happy that you're here. Just know that this is where we embrace our crochet ADHD. Okay, yes, I love that term. I made it up. It just fits so perfectly with this channel. So if you got ADHD or ADD or whatever, you just can't focus, or sometimes you hyper focus, whatever it is, this is the place for you. I'm happy you're here. So let's get right into it. Okay, so our first category is like pillows and blankets. And this first one is a candy heart pillow. And I think this is such a fun and playful idea. You can have it say whatever you want and like gift it to someone with like a little message on it. And I think that's great. This would be great for like kid, a teenager, or even like on your couch. I honestly do love this. Just a fun and playful decor. Okay, and this one is $6.80, and this is like a pillow. I guess it could have gone into the plushies, but honestly, I just felt like it was more squishy and squishy and soft, and felt like more like a pillow. But you get two in one. You get the kitty and the bunny, and I think that that is an awesome price for that, and it's a good deal. You could also use the bunny for Easter, and I just love this one. I love that they're turning hearts into things like the cat and the bunny. And honestly, I just saw a dinosaur one too, so that was pretty cool. I guess this is totally like a thing. Okay, and this one is $5.58. And I love corner to corner. I don't know about you, but I really think that it's pretty easy to pick up once you learn the pattern and learn how to do it. It works up pretty fast. So this would be an awesome one to work up pretty fast. I love the heart shape to it and the different colors that are on it. So I think this is definitely a good price. And this is a blanket, and you could definitely size it up to whatever you wanted. And I love it when people turn stitches into a thing. So we all saw the pumpkin stitch a few months ago, and this is one that looks like a heart. I also think this would be a great one for like scrap yarn. So if you wanted a whole row of a certain color or whatever you wanted to do, this would be a great one for that too. Okay, and this one is $3.44. I think this is another great one that you could really use scrap yarn for. I think it's a cute concept, the way that they stitched all the hearts together, and you can even put words on them like the candy hearts. So I thought that was a good idea. It does look like it's a pretty airy blanket too. So if that's what you like, not something that's going to keep you super hot, I think this is great decor for the couch. You could even match it with the pillow, like the candy heart pillow, and do them in like similar colors and stuff and have them go together. So I thought that was really cute. Okay, and now we're going to get into some plushies. This first one is $6.41, and I think this is an adorable heart turtle. Okay, this just shows that you can make a turtle into anything, and I love it. It just looks super soft and cuddly. Little lacy heart. That's absolutely cute. I love making the turtles. They work up pretty fast. Actually, I can show you a strawberry one right now if you want. I have this one, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The first time I did it, I did the stem a little bit too big, and without the seeds, it looked like a tomato. So I'm happy I redid the stem, and with the seeds, I think it's giving strawberry vibes. So I love making turtles. I sell these for $25. And this is another turtle. Okay, this is the rose one. This is probably my favorite turtle. Very clever way to design a turtle. Okay, perfect for Valentine's Day. Looks very textured and intricate. And I actually like the green one a little bit better because I feel like it gives like leaf vibes, instead of the purple. And it's a rose, right? It's a plant. So I like the green one better. All of my turtles are done in that like mint green type thing. So I absolutely love this one. This is my favorite. Okay, and this charming little gnome couple, words. This charming little gnome couple is $9.34. I love the little lock that's on the one gnome's hat, but I feel like instead of the arrow on the other one, it should be a key, right? But I also do love like the heart that's on the end of the pom-pom, or the hat instead of a pom-pom is what I meant to mean. I do love it. I love gnomes. Oh, and also if you haven't seen my gnome video, I have like a whole gnome pattern roundup video where I share like 30 gnome patterns, and it's awesome. So definitely go check that out. I'll link it up here in the description box below. Okay, and this classic little love bug is $3. Looks super cute, happy and lovable. And I love the little hearts on his belly. Gives it like a little birthmark or something like that. So I absolutely love this. It should have like heart antennas though, I feel like. Definitely. but this one does have hard antennas, and I love that. That's a perfect aspect to it. It's a great little cuddly caterpillar, and this is definitely something I wanna make. This was on the list of stuff that I want to make, this year. I wanna make a caterpillar. I've never made one before. I'm gonna have to kinda adjust it probably because I use 4-ply acrylic yarn, and we're actually gonna talk about that next week, 4-ply versus the new yarn that I have recently become obsessed with, so we need to talk about that because I got way too much 4-ply back here. But I think that this is a good pattern for people like learning color changes or whatever, but it's very soft and cuddly. I love it. Okay, now we're gonna get into some amigurumi. And these like chocolate covered strawberries are a great decor, maybe in like a glass bowl or something. You could also turn this into a keychain. So, how to include that in there? Any color you wanted, any flavor you wanted, exactly. Everybody loves chocolate covered strawberries. They're very popular during Valentine's Day, and I love these. These are great. Okay, and these are very unique and adorable. These are like heart strawberries, but I almost feel, and tell me if you feel the same way. I feel like the ones with like the light colored heart reminds me of like the inside of a strawberry, like when you take a bite of it. And that's why I had to include this because I thought that it was really just an adorable idea. And this is another one that would be great for a keychain. Okay, don't judge me on this one. This is a heart booty. I thought this was super funny and I included it because it's a heart, it's got little booty shorts. This would be great for anyone with that quirky personality or has that funny relationship. I laughed when I saw this. I had to add it. Okay, don't judge me. Okay, and these are like heart macaroons, I believe is what they're called. And this a really sweet and clever idea. I love the texture on the top of the cookie. You could also turn these into a keychain. So I thought that was a great idea. You could add them to like a little bowl with strawberries or whatever is cute. Okay, and this is a heart cactus, and I would definitely add, like, little spikes to it like I did with the strawberries, but this would be great for, like, any plant lover. You could do it with or without the face, whatever, but I think it would be cute to, like, add to, like, a gift basket. I love it. I think it's adorable, and it's free. Okay, and this one is called a heart bomb, but we all know the term love bomb, and I thought that was really funny and ironic, so I don't know about giving a love bomb for Valentine's Day, but I love the shape to the fuse. I'm not sure if that's done with wire or just increases and decreases as far as shaping goes. Probably a wire. I'm not sure though. But I think this would just be a really funny gift to get, honestly. I make F bombs all the time, and my son loved it. I made him a big, giant F bomb pillow for his 16th birthday, and he loved it. Yeah, I feel like everybody loves crochet bombs. Okay, and I believe we are on to keychains. Let me definitely take another gander. Nope, we're still on to amigurumi. Okay. But this one I feel like is small enough that it could possibly be a keychain, or you could like hang it in your car and do like a car charm. It is $4.92. This little bouquet of flowers that never die. I love the idea of forever flowers. My husband got me a necklace once that has real flowers encased in resin, and it's like flowers that will never die. And I absolutely love it. And I think this would be great for like yarn scraps or like a last minute project. Okay, and this one is $4.62, and I think this is such a neat idea and way to give someone a gift. You could also decorate this like hot air balloon any way you wanted and put the little treats in the basket. I think that is so cute. You could even put it in a window for like Valentine's Day decor. Very cute. Okay, and this is such a silly idea. This little cupid piglet. I love the little hearts on the shorts. Remind me of like boxer shorts or something. I think this would be a fun gift to get. You could even like put it as decor on like a bookshelf or something like that. I could see this being like decoration. And I love the white to the bottom of the eyes, honestly. It gives it that adorable, like innocent look. And this one was free. Okay, and these little bunnies were the inspiration for my bunnies. Let me just shout out to myself real quick. Okay. I saw these bunnies. Oh, let me put it over here because I'll have the picture right there. I saw these ones right here, and I did go ahead and look at the pattern, and there is a lot of sewing involved. They have the feet, the arms, and the ears are all sewing. I love the idea of these bunnies though, with little chocolate covered strawberry bunnies. And so basically, when you go to this pattern, you will find the link to the bunny pattern itself. And then when you come back to the link of the pattern, it will have instructions on how to make all the little accessories, like the little bow that goes around its head. And I think that's what did they call that? A like a truffle that's on that bunny's head and like the bow and arrow and stuff like that. So you'll definitely have a tutorial for that and the bunny. But I did just want to shout out my own little bunnies because when I looked at this pattern, I feel like a lot of people hate sewing. And so I had to make a no sew bunny, and this is actually low sew. The only thing you're going to sew is the ears. And I have a very simple way to do it. And I just love it. I mean, and the nose, I guess, but that's more like embroidering than sewing. But I absolutely love this. This will be coming out in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. Okay, and on to keychains. Okay, so this first heart pattern is actually mine. And again, I don't like sewing, and I felt like it was something that could be done all in one piece. And so many hearts that I see, they make the two tops and then crochet them together and decrease down to the bottom. This one we start at the bottom and we go up and then we split it at the top and then close it out with the circle. So definitely a different way to do it. I also use these as catnip toys. So go check it out. See here tutorial here on YouTube. Okay, and these little gnome keychains are $6.99, and this is great for learning how to do like different shapes, and you could also put this on like a backpack or like a bag or something like that. And I also saw a tip that said that, maybe hang this on a tree or something for those random crochet act of kindness. What is it called? Random acts of crochet kindness. Are you in that Facebook group? Because I am also in that Facebook group, and it's a fun group to be in. I've actually found a couple crochet things in my lifetime. I found a book one time that was like taped behind the sign, and it was pretty amazing. This book has traveled all over, and it's pretty amazing that people do things like this. So again, $6.99, absolutely adorable. Okay, and these lips are $6.21, and technically they don't say they're a keychain, but it's a perfect size for it, and I think that it would be a great little Valentine's Day keychain. I also think this is like another one that's great for like learning how to do shaping of the stitches and stuff like that. So if you're learning how to like shape your projects and with the increases and decreases, this might be a good one to learn on. I really like the shape of these. They did great on that. Okay, and I think this one is adorable, this little love letter, and I'm pretty sure it's made with like a granny square and you just fold it a certain way and put the little heart on it. This is adorable. You could even size it up to even like put like a gift card in it if you wanted to, or just put a little keychain on it. It's absolutely precious. I love this. Granny squares to work up fast, and it's got just a super charming and cute and fun outcome to it. So this is cute. I love the little love letter. And I also love this idea, and it's perfect that I love all these, right? This is the love video of crochet, but these are hugging hearts, and you could use in so many different colors and maybe even like team colors or something like that. Great for couples too. You could even like maybe stitch, what's the word, initials on either side. Very adorable. And these little lovebirds are $2.20, and it's a great price for this. I think such a sweet idea. And I'm pretty sure that this is done with just like a long strip and it's tied in a knot. I could be totally wrong, but that's what it looks like. And so I absolutely love that idea. Seems pretty simple. And I had the idea of like, what if you could find like itty bitty little magnets and put it in their beaks so that when they come near, they like kiss? Is that possible? I thought it was cute. Okay, now we're gonna move on to like bags. And this first one is $3.99. So there's like a little pouch, like a little gift pouch. And I think it looks pretty beginner friendly. Probably good for people who are learning how to do color changes. Also probably good for scrap yarn and a great way to gift some treats to somebody. So, and afterwards it could like hold pencils or something. So great little multifunction. Okay, and this is a granny square pouch. It's like a drawstring bag, and granny squares work up pretty fast. So, learning how to do a heart granny square is probably awesome to learn. You could use it as like a cute little treat bag or something, or work it up bigger and turn it into something better. If you just wanted to learn how to do the heart. I also think it's really good for scrap yarn. So, and it's free. So definitely go check this one out. Okay. And this bag I loved. This is $6.16. And this is another one with the hearts turning, or like the stitch turning into the hearts. I love this tote. This is like great to like wear around for Valentine's Day. And also, but I was wondering, like, what if you were to do like the base color black and then all the hearts like rainbow or like colorful hearts? I think that would be great. If you're on this channel, you know that I love black and rainbow together. I think that they look great. I think that would look really cute. I love this one. Okay, and then once you learn how to do the square, on this pattern, she then teaches you how to arrange it into make either one of these bags. And I personally like the top one better. I feel like the bottom one kind of reminds me of like a diaper, but I love the classic look of the hearts. It's a very like feminine and perfect project for Valentine's Day, and it's free. Okay, and this, just like the keychain, is just such a just unique and timeless look, very classy. It's got like a minimalistic but stylish all at once. And it just has a very romantic feel to it. I love this. I love this love letter bag. I love the keychain, love the bag. Very cute. Okay, now we're gonna get into some like cup cozies and coasters. And this first one is pretty practical gift for any coffee or tea lover. I think this would be great to like include in like a gift basket if you were gonna give them like coffee or tea or whatever. I love it. You could even just make it for yourself and carry around your coffee on Valentine's Day. People would find it really cute. Okay, and this is another cozy, and it's got the cute wraparound design with the hearts, and it looks pretty beginner friendly, and you could size it however you need it for the different cups. I think it's really great for Valentine's Day, and it's pretty unique. It's not just, the straight up heart one, it's wrapped around. I like it. Okay, and if you've never done anything that's like a grid or a graph pictured, this might be a good place to start because I love the end result of this. I love the heart with the arrow through it. I always love those, and I think that whoever made this was really clever in how they do it, and it's very like a playful, edgy pop look. So definitely go check this one out because it's pretty unique. Okay, and this one, like, wraps around the cup and hooks together, and I thought that was brilliant, and this is a YouTube video, and you could also, like, size it up for any cup size as you wanted to. It's got, like, a very, like, romantic feel to it. And also be great for, like, any floral lover, so if you got somebody who just really loves, like, roses or something like that, this might be a great gift. Okay, and this one is $4.95, and I love this one. I love, like, the ombre look that the colors give it to it, and it also looks pretty thick, so it's probably pretty insulated. I love it. It's just got, like, a romantic feel to it, and once you learn the hearts, I'll bet you it works up pretty fast. It's probably easier than it looks. Okay, and these coasters are probably my favorite ones, okay? I think we've all seen the coasters that when you unfold them, they look like flowers, but, like, it's like a circle with the flowers on the end, and then when you put them in the case, it looks like a little bouquet, but have you ever seen anything like this? I thought this was the most brilliant, clever, unique thing ever. I love it. It's like the hearts it's a heart it's a heart coaster. Sorry, my brain, I had such a big brain fart right there. It is a heart coaster, and when you fold them up in the case, it looks like a rose. I love it. Perfect for Valentine's Day or even Mother's Day. I love functional crochet, all right? And I love it when it has a function, but it's also decoration. It has a place. I love it. This is perfect, and it's free. Okay, and this one was really interesting. It's almost like a granny circle. But I also saw another picture of this, and the white was done in tan, and it reminded me of like a cherry pie. So I thought that was pretty clever. It's pretty unique, and you could use these for coasters or even pot holders. Okay, and this one is also perfect for Valentine's Day, and I love that it's done in the rounds, and I think that's such an interesting way to do the hearts in the rounds like that. And I love that they're connected. It's just like a circle of love. And I wonder if it would look like a flower or something like that if you were to make a case for it and put it in a case like the other one. So maybe. And this is a granny square heart, and I just love this. Granny squares work up pretty fast. They're pretty easy to do, and I love the way that they turned this into a heart and they shaped it into a heart. It's just a simple design with a great result, and I absolutely love this. I could see this shape being used for all kinds of different things. I wonder what you could put that in the middle of. Okay, now we're gonna get into some wearables. And this first one is a granny square hand warmers, and they're made to look like a heart. So again, it's perfect for Valentine's Day fashion. It's like a tasteful, soft look. I love the colors. It doesn't even have to be for Valentine's Day. These are very sweet. Okay, and these ones got kind of like a punchy vibe to them. It's like a radiating heart. I think it would also look really cute in like black and pink. It's really eye-catching and perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay, and these ones are $4, and this is like the sweetest idea ever. This is perfect for holding hands. So if you are planning like a nice romantic walk with your partner, you could each slip your hand on there and hold hands and maybe get like each wear the glove to the like another pair of gloves. I wear the right one, he wears the left one, and then our other hands are in the little thing, and it's so cute. I love this idea. It's very romantic and just artfully unconventional, and I love this idea. Okay, and this one is $4.72, and it is like a split heart design, and I think it's called like secret message something or something like that. But I love it. So when you put your hands together, it turns into a heart. And so I'm not sure what it looks like without it. It might look kind of odd, but I'm not sure. But this would be really cute for like a photo opportunity if you guys are going to go take like photographs or something. I could definitely see this. Like imagine black and white photos, but with the red heart standing out. That's just where my mind went. Okay, and this one is $8 and it is a cardigan and it looks like it's pretty airy. It looks like the stitches are done with like a big hook. So it probably works up pretty fast. And I love that the heart is worked straight into the stitches and it's not laid on top. So just very interesting and pretty ingenious. Okay, and this one reminds me of those hand warmers, like the radiating heart. And so maybe make them together, make a whole little outfit. Again, I think it would look great with black and like maybe rainbow or just like pink or red or whatever, but it's a very bold statement and I love it. And I love that the sweater is not just like a big granny square, it's a heart. So I love that it has that shape to it. And it's just a bold statement piece for Valentine's Day, high energy, and I love it. Okay, this one is $5.99, and this looks like a lot of work. Looks like a lot of work went into it. It's probably gonna take a long time to make it. More power to you if you can get this thing done by Valentine's Day because that's insane. You got like a little over a month. Start now. But can someone explain to me like what are those yellow circles? Don't know what those are. But I love this. If you're looking for like a punchy rebellious look for Valentine's Day, this is definitely it. This one is $9.84, and it is absolutely my favorite cardigan out of all of them. I love it. I love, again, with the radiating hearts, and it's black and rainbow. So, I have to, it calls out to me. It's giving me like 90s Lisa Frank vibes, and I love it. This would be epic and like glow in the dark yarn too. Imagine doing like a white glow in the dark yarn or even like iridescent yarns. Like we have those, I've seen some like fluorescent yarns that are amazing. And if you haven't seen my video of that one yarn that literally changes color depending on heat and temperature, if you haven't seen that video, I kind of shared some videos of it. So definitely go check that one out. I will link it up here or below. Imagine doing this and that. I think that would be awesome. Okay, and this one is $11. And I think it's a little expensive, but I think it's probably worth it. There is a lot that goes into this pattern. It's giving like picnic vibes. It looks like a lot of work, probably a little repetitive, but it's very sweet looking. And I feel like once you are get the pattern of the sleeves, it's going to work up fast, and once you know those squares, it's going to work up pretty fast. And I love this look. It's giving like care and joy vibes. And this one is $5.95, and it is very sweet. It looks like you're just like a scoop of ice cream. Strawberry ice cream is what it looks like. I love it. It's very cottage core, just a fun sweet look for Valentine's Day. And it does look like the strawberries lay on top of it, so you could place them wherever you wanted to. Okay, and this is a pocket scarf. I don't know if you've ever had a pocket scarf, but you wear it and put your hands on there and keep your hands warm. And I thought that was really cozy and warm and just a fun design. And I love the texture to the actual scarf. It's not just a double crochet all the way around. It's definitely got a nice texture to it. Okay, and this is they're calling it a scooty. So it's a hood and a scarf together, and it's made with granny squares. So you could arrange it in however you want. That's a great square to learn how to do. I think this would be great on like a kid or a teenager, and you could also add some pockets to it, just like the last one, and it would be a scooty with pockets. So I think that would be even awesome, even awesomer. Okay, and this one is called the Two of Hearts scarf, and I think that that's awesome. It's got the zigzag pattern to it. I'm not sure if that's the chevron. I don't think it is. It looks a little too zigzaggy to be the chevron stitch, but I'm not sure. Don't call me on that. But a very playful look. You could wear this for any day, not even just Valentine's Day. This is a very playful look. Just adds like an artful pop to any outfit. Okay, and this one is a very unique design. I love the 3D hearts to this. This is very original. It's just very dramatic, especially with the tassels down there. Add like a dressy, striking aspect to any like simple outfit for Valentine's Day. You're definitely going to be standing out with this. And this is another heart stitch hat. So one where the stitches are made to look like hearts. And let me know, what kind of brims do you guys make? So I think this this hat is made with doing the brim first and then you're working up. Usually it's done with working a back loop only in single crochet. I absolutely hate doing my brims like that. When I see a hat like this, I will do it myself with front post, back post, double crochet. Works up pretty fast. It's very thick, gives it like a nice look too. So let me know, how do you like doing your brims? Because I honestly don't like doing it with the back post single or back loop only single crochet, but I've heard so many people love that. Is it really that popular? But I love it. This would be great for anyone learning how to like carry the color through, through your stitches. And so if you're learning how to do that, this might be a great place to start. And I think this one right here is a different type of stitch, but it also looks like heart. It's almost looks like a type of puff stitch, but I'm not entirely sure. Or I'm sorry, not puff, but a bobble stitch. It almost looks like a type of bobble stitch. I'm not sure, like a bobble V stitch. But it's a great way to make something like 4-ply thicker and more cozy. And I love the ball that's on top of it. And I just love how they do it in the different colors. It really breaks up the pattern. Okay, and this one is very similar to the one before, but it is a little different. And the stitches, it looks a little bit more airy, like it has more holes in it. So I'm not exactly sure how these ones are different, but I love the ombre. My favorite is the one down below with all the different colors, how it fades up. It's definitely good, not even just for Valentine's Day. So I love this hat. Okay, and this one is $5 and it's giving like stained glass vibes, but it's also another one where the stitches turn into a heart. And so I love all these different ways that people are coming up with how to make stitches look like hearts. And again, I love the ombre change of the colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gives it like an edgy look. I am also going to have to learn how to do something like this because I have always wanted to learn how to do like the granny stitch thing, or not granny stitch, the stained glass thing. maybe this is something I should do for a 2026 goal I should have had on there. But I also love the ball. It reminds me of like a cheetah print almost. And I've done some like speckled balls before, but never one like that. It almost looks like she did each little black dot on purpose, and it looks like a cheetah print, and I love it. I absolutely love this. Absolutely gorgeous. And it was made with Red Heart Super Saver. Who knew? Okay, and this one is $2.99, and this is probably right up there with the last one. I love this hat. I love the pixelatedness to it, and I love the way they actually did the black. It's not uneven like some of them are, where like the left side of the heart has stitches where you can tell, and the right side is very uniform. They did it the same on both sides. I love it, and I love the little white that makes it look shiny. It's giving like video games vibes. I don't know why. Okay, now we're gonna get into some decor. And this first one, this would look fantastic on any front door or even in the window. I love the wooden arrow that they added to it, and there's just so much going on here. I love the little garland. There's just so much going on. You could decorate however you wanted. I did zoom in pretty close on here, and I checked out the pattern, and it looks pretty legit. It's $7.18, if I didn't mention that before. But I absolutely love it. I think the little garland going over the arrow really just puts it all together. I absolutely love it. Okay, and this is another wreath, and this is done, I believe, by like stacking circles. So I've seen another wreath. I think it was in my 4th of July patriotic video I did before, where another one was made a similar way, and they made like a bunch of little circles, and you just stack them, stack them, stack them, stack them. It also could be done with like a spiral wrapped around. So I'm not exactly sure how this one is done, but again, I love the arrow to it. It looks pretty beginner friendly. It looks pretty repetitive, probably time consuming. So definitely get that started. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes repetitive, time consuming, just droning something you could uh, drone out your stitches and just watch the TV, and do it mindlessly is what we need. So definitely go check this one out. Okay, but I absolutely loved this one with the roses and the little twisties hanging down. I think that this would be great with like black and white on the sides with like red roses and stuff. So tell me what you think about my idea for that, because I think it's absolutely awesome. And but I do love it. I think that I love the twisties. That's like my favorite. I shared like a wisteria one before with the twisties, and I absolutely loved it before. But oh, and the cat thing in this picture isn't included. So just so you know, it's just the wreath, not that little cat. Okay, and this one is $7.65, and this is very detailed and intricate, and I absolutely love the little lovebirds. And once you learn how to do all the different pieces, you could just decorate it however you wanted to. This could be something that is like timeless and like passed down from like generation to generation. Like, I got married. When you get married, you could even use this as like wedding decor or something. I absolutely love this. Very, very romantic feel to this for sure. We got through it. I'm so happy you guys stuck it out with me through this video. And just know that I have some St. Patrick's Day videos coming out, and I'm going to split it into two different ones. I separated the plushies and amigurumi and wearables, and I did them in two separate videos, but I almost feel like I should do them in one video because one has 10 and one has 20. And so I'm like, I could put them together and make a 30 pattern video, or I could split them apart. You guys let me know in the comments which you would like better, because my plan was to split them up after this mega Valentine's Day video, because I have a tendency to go a little overboard. I hope you guys found what you were looking for in this video. Definitely go back and like read the timestamps below if you want to see anything, or just go straight to the document and check out all the awesome patterns. We're going to talk about some yarn next week, and what yarn we use and why we use it, and what happens if we change our minds and decide to like a different kind of yarn. What do we do with everything? So we're going to talk about that next week, and I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be making out another monster tutorial, and my bunnies will be coming out in a few weeks too. So definitely stay tuned on my channel. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment below what you thought about this video, which one was your favorite, and I will see you next week. And remember, above all else, Jesus loves you.